Danza show. On today's show, Scrub star Sarah Chalke, Emmy award-winning actor Beau and Tony's in the kitchen with Food Network's low-carb and Lebanon chef George Stella. Now, here's your host, Tony Danza.
Thank you. Hi. Hello. Hey, sweetheart. Hi, welcome. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, easy. You know that Friday crowd. You know how they are. Oh, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And Happy New Year, I think. It's still, you still have to say that, right? You notice I haven't shaved yet. Yes, Disney's very upset. No, I was going to shave, but I figured just for the weekend. And then Monday, I'm going to come in. Rocky, I'll be clean shaved, Rock. Monday. Oh! I almost was clean shaved there. Hey, Rock, that's my nose. And you know what's funny? You came over so nice, and then you went for me. Didn't you? Yeah. That's just a love nip. She loves me. The parrot loves me, I'm telling you. Hey, Rock, you got a gift. You got a Christmas gift from Sly. Look at this. You know, I walk in, I see the other day, I say, Sly water. This is really Stallone's water. Look at this. Look, and you look close, he's got Petey from the Little Rascals in his arm. But really, it's like Sly water. Let's try this. Should we taste this? Here, you want to try this? Here, taste it. You taste this. What's your name, little lady? Katie. My favorite name, because my daughter. You tried that. Hang on a second. Wait. Yeah, Rocky, here's let's try. Let's see. Is it any good? Salute. Hey, salute. Hey. Oh, I feel like Sly now. You know, it's great. People send me. See, that's what's so great. People send me stuff, you know. Like, remember we did the Thanksgiving hats? Look, this one came. This is an elf hat. Am I putting it on right? Yeah. No, putting it on wrong. I don't know. Here we go. This is it. Hey. Look at this. The Rolling Stones sent me a bottle of wine. Yeah. Katie, come on, Katie, let's have a try this. Oh, no. I can't do that. No, I'm kidding. Hey, I bet you this is good wine. Huh? This is called a Jaggernay. No, but never mind. No, that's a bad one. What else do I have? I got anything else? I don't have anything else. Oh, I want to just say a couple of things. One of my friends has not been feeling well, Frankie Compatelli. I hope you're feeling better. Mama Cha has not been feeling well, but she's hanging in there. I want to say hi to Mama Cha. And hi to all my relatives, my Uncle Phil, my Aunt Fran, my Aunt Annie, Cousin Vivian, Aunt Jean, Aunt Alice, Cousin Janet, Aunt Sadie. You know who you are. You know, Happy New Year. Guess whose 30th birthday it is today? You know, Wednesday we had our repeat of our reunion show, Who's the Boss reunion. Danny Pintaro is 30 years old. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. You know, today is Friday, so you know that must mean we have Frank's Friday Review. Remember, these are solely his. Here they go. Here they are. Go, Frank.
Hi, it's me, Frank Pesh. I'm back again. I just came back from the movies. I went to go and see Fun with Dick and Jane. Well, let me tell you, it wasn't any fun, so I walked out. Do you ever hear anybody say, boy, that guy's a real Casanova? Well, that's the movie I went to go and see. This guy supposedly went to bed with 1,000 women, maybe 10,000, maybe as many as Will Chamberlain. Anyway, I was expecting to see a real hot movie. I'm halfway through the popcorn. He falls in love with one woman, and he wants to marry her. Oh, what's up with that? Anyway, the movie stars Heath Ledger. Last time I saw him, he was a gay cowboy. Now, he's the most romantic guy that ever lived. Boy, could this guy stretch from one part to another. So, the movie, I'll tell you, it's fun. it's a great date movie, too. Because you know what? Guys, women will like this movie because it's very romantic. And you guys will like it, too, because all the women in the movie dress up like they work at Hooters. And I'll tell you something else, guys. You can learn a lot in this movie, how to pick up girls. For instance, do you know what Casanova does? He takes a girl up in a hot air balloon during Carnival. And he's got wine and cheese and strawberries. He's throwing them in her mouth. Boy, if I could afford to do that, maybe I'd be the world's greatest lover. And you know what? Maybe 100 years from now, people will be saying, boy, that guy's a real pesh. I gotta go. I'm out of here. Oh, wait, I gotta tell you one more thing before I go. All you smart guys out there who say, how come he never has any popcorn in there? If you pay attention, I always say I just came back from the movies. A keen sense of the obvious. I ate it all. I gotta go.
I know. I don't know, folks. I really don't. I really have. Let's play the game. Come on, let's play the game. You ready? It's time to play our game where a home viewer can win up to $5,000 on a Disney Visa gift card. It's a little game we like to call... Okay. All right, on the phone we have Andrew Close from Northville, Michigan. Watches us on WDIV Channel 4. Hello, Andrew.
How you doing, Tony?
I'm well, thank you. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Happy New Year.
And you as well. Did you have a nice holiday?
Had a great holiday.
Good, good. Family's well, I hope?
Family's well. Just had a new baby.
Oh, congratulations. What'd you have?
Had a girl, little Sophia.
Ah, well, congratulations. All the best with that. Well, we got to find out how much you're playing for, Andrew. And we have our puck dropper here, our audience member puck dropper, Allison Amiot from Queens. Hello, Allison. How pretty you are. Okay, pick it up there. Pick a puck. All right, we're going to get a 5,000 today. Come on, baby. Yeah! All right. All right. Way to be. Okay. All right. And listen, we haven't had a 5,000 player in a long time, and for a male. This is, you're carrying the weight of our gender on your shoulders. What is it that you're an expert in, Andrew?
Saturday Night Live.
Wait a minute, I said that wrong. What is your expertise, Andrew? Sorry,
My expertise,
remember.
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live. All right. Okay. Okay, then here we go. Ready? The first time I hosted Saturday Night Live, who was the musical guest? The show aired April 19th, 1986. Oh, Madonna mia.
Laurie Anderson.
Who was it?
Laurie Anderson?
You're 100% right. Yes, Laurie Anderson. You win $5,000 on a Disney Visa gift card. Andrew, congratulations.
Thanks, Tony.
I hope you get... you know what? Sophia's good luck. See that?
I know.
All right, man. All right. Have a great year.
Thanks.
And don't forget, Allison, you get a $200 gift certificate to Sherry's Berries. Thank you very much for helping us. Okay. One of my favorite people on TV right now and one of my favorite shows is here, Sarah Chalke from Scrubs, so we'll be right back.
Still to come, low-carb and loving-it chef George Stella with a dish that will help you keep your New Year's resolution.
All right, we're here. Okay. You know, this show was off for a while. It just came back on. It's called Scrubs, and it was so funny this week. And you can see our first guest every week on that show. She tries to keep herself together as the neurotic and often clumsy Elliot on the show Scrubs. Take a look. Have a look at this.
Dr. Reed, need some help? I don't need anyone's help, thank you. Stop running!
Doctor? Do you know where the Foley casts are?
Sir, I know where everything is. Be right back. Stupid coffee robot!
Please welcome back to the show, Sarah Chalke. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Back to the show, Sarah. How nice to see you. Hey, the show was so funny the other night. It really was.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. I'm glad it's back on. Everybody happy there and everything?
Oh, yeah. We're all so excited it's back on. It was so bizarre to be filming this show, you know, for the entire year so far and it not being on the air. And you're filming these episodes and you have no idea if or when they're
you know they're good and you're dying for people to see them.
So we're psyched.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Congratulations. It's great. Now, I know the place. I think I know that hospital where you filmed that. I'm not going to say where it is, but I think I know the hospital.
Really?
Yes, yes. It's like I'm so nuts.
Did you used to go there?
Yeah, I actually used to go there for treatment before they closed it down and made it a movie set.
Yeah,
because it's in my neighborhood.
It was working hospital for like 30 years. So when we started filming, people would actually come into the hospital for treatment, and we're standing there like dressed as doctors.
Sure. What do you do?
And there's all these background people like dressed as patients, and everyone's hooked up to gurneys, and we're like, sorry, it's not a hospital.
Not a hospital.
And they're like bleeding and needing help, and saying like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny when I. In taxi, I drove the cab across the 59th Street Bridge, and I was parked in this cab. Is right before in a cab underneath the 59th Street Bridge in a checker cab, and a guy got in the cab, and I said to him, "No, it's not a cab, man." He goes, "Well, yes, it is a cab." You know, we had this floating security, had to drag him out. You know, he wouldn't go. You know, now it's a lot of fun. The show, right? Everybody has you got McGinley there.
Yeah.
One of the maniacs of all time, John C.
Oh, my God, Johnny C. He's just absolutely hysterical, and it's been such a crazy 5 years with him. I mean, watching what he does from take to take and those rants that they give him, I don't know how he learns them. I mean, it's crazy. He just, like, drives through them like a truck.
He's really
it's amazing.
something. Now,
yeah.
But the reason I bring him up is because I know he's like he's a practical joker. He's a guy that you have fear factor, your own fear factor there or something?
Yes, we do. It started in the first year. We called it Scrubs Factor, and everybody like throws out dares for money. And it started with like someone eating 6 pickled pig's hooves for like $100 a hoof.
Uh-huh.
And then it went from there to 4 cups of mayonnaise, and from there to licking Tabasco sauce off someone's toes, and then from there to I had to walk to Starbucks after filming a scene in this like burlesque costume, which is like pretty much a stripper outfit with like fishnets, and they were like, go to Starbucks, and of course it was lunchtime, and it was like a 20-minute lineup.
Isn't it funny to see the fact that guys eat stuff, you end up in fishnets? I don't know, it's amazing to me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Now you're from Canada. We talked about this last time. And did you get home for the holiday? Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I went and visited my family up there, and I've got new little nieces and nephews.
Oh, congratulations! Did you have a good time? Did you do any skiing? What'd you do?
Actually, I love to ski, and I wasn't planning on skiing. I didn't bring any of my equipment back, but then a friend of ours had rented 2 snowcats to go cat skiing.
Oh, you went cat skiing?
Do
people know what cat skiing is? Cat skiing is when you go in a snowcat and they take you into the back country.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally. So you're like in the middle of nowhere with nobody else other than people in your group.
And what do they have to do to you? They got to do something to you. They give you something.
Yeah, it's the scariest thing ever. Like the actual skiing is the most amazing thing because you're in like waist deep powder and there's no one else on the mountain.
No, you see your own. You see your tracks. Yeah.
But I've always wanted to go. I've skied since I was 5. I've always wanted to go, but I've been paranoid about avalanches. I thought, you know, I can probably just get over my fear, and this will be a good thing. So we get there, and the first thing you have to do is sign this liability waiver that says you might die in avalanches, tree wells, you know, the cat might tip over, because they're like these snow cats that are like tanks, little tanks.
Yeah,
that, like,
they go
drive up the hill.
straight up the mountain. It's amazing.
Straight up. So sign the waiver, and then they give you these things called peeps or transceivers, and they're locators to help find you.
It's a beacon. They put a beacon on you. And I'm telling you, you're going, one minute you're so excited, next minute you're going, maybe not. I don't know. Who needs this?
That's what I said. I was like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
We lost half our group.
Yeah, they quit.
Half the group. The peeps came out. So they bury one of them, and then you've got to find it. And honest to God, like, I'm looking for they've buried this peep, and I'm trying to find it, and I'm looking around, and my arrow's flashing in every direction. I have no idea where it is. And everyone's like, so you figured it out, right? These things are made for 5-year-olds. You're all good? I was like, no, I'm not good.
You know, I think when we went, the guy said that they could find you in a minute and a half or something. There was some crazy thing that they could do.
Minute and a half too long.
I know, but I'd be like, oh my God! But what a beautiful thing to be up in the and the guys with the cats are so great that they can build a platform for you.
Yeah.
With the cats, they flatten out the snow so that you can get out, because otherwise you're up. You know, you're buried in it.
You're buried in it.
It's one of the great experiences.
I actually spent a lot of time with the guy in the cat, because what happened was...
Well, that's another story.
Not for a story for morning television. No, we were in this cat, and ours was full, so they said, do you want to come right up front? So I had the guide on one side and the cat driver on the other. And so I thought, okay, this is a good opportunity to try and dig for some information. So I was like, so have you ever been in an avalanche in this area? And the guy says, oh, absolutely not. You know, we're still in the trees, and it's totally fine. And then the driver says, except for that time a couple of years ago. I was like, what are you talking about? Let me out of the cast.
Yeah. Now, you were a ski instructor, though, aren't you? You were a teacher.
I was when I was like a teenager, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I need some lessons because I'm the worst, you know. Santa's a better skier than me. I ski to Santa. I ski as Santa every year. I have a Santa suit, and I go out and I ski as Santa, and people talk to me like I'm Santa. It's hysterical.
That's so cute.
Well, it's
the kids must lose their minds.
The kids go crazy. They can't believe it, you know. And some of them are mad because they didn't get what they wanted, you know. What am I going to do? But it's just, it's one of my favorite things.
Very brave of you then to go after Christmas as a Santa and then take the wrap.
Christmas Day, I go and I said, hey, he's taking a day off. He worked hard last night. Now's my day.
That's so fun.
Sarah, I love you. Listen, so you do the show 5 years now. You've been doing the show, right?
Yeah.
Are you like almost a doctor? Could you be a doctor yourself? Do you know everything?
Absolutely not. I've learned nothing in 5 years. When you have to like deliver all of the medical jargon, which often you'll get at the last minute, it'll just say like, insert large chunk of medical jargon here. And then you really learn it as you would another language. Like you just
really?
kind of...
It's phonetic almost. Yeah.
Completely. Yeah.
So you don't know much.
I'd be very scared if I were to be the doctor that walked into
Well, just because of that, we got a game. Yes. When we get back, Sarah and I are going to test our audience and test their knowledge on some everyday ailments. It's actually, you know, we have some symptoms that they're going to have to find out.
We do?
Yes, we have symptoms. We'll be right back.
Tony's all-new week has all-new shows. Sarah Ferguson with a diet hotline. Chuck Norris delivers a knockout. And Star Jones shines. And it's all live. It all starts with Frasier's Perry Gilpin, plus Food Network's Sandra Lee. All live only on Tony.
We're back with the great Sarah Chalke, who's not a doctor, but she plays one on TV. And part of being a doctor is being able to diagnose people who have certain symptoms or diagnose their symptoms. Well, today we're going to give our audience members a chance to play Dr. Sarah. Would you tell the folks how it works, please?
Okay. So Tony and I are going to give our audience members a list of symptoms that we are suffering from.
We're suffering. We got them.
We have them.
We got them.
All of these things.
Yeah.
And the audience's job is to diagnose us with the accurate ailment. So, Tony, tell them what we're playing for.
Oh, it's really great. If they win, if they get the symptoms right, if they get the disease right, I mean, they get the second season of Scrubs on DVD. It's terrific. And if they get it wrong, they get a copy of my own personal X-rays.
That's a way better prize.
Yes, you know, look how delicate my pelvis is. Anyway, okay. Oh, by the way, folks, here's the disclaimer. If any of these symptoms do sound familiar, do me a favor. Go to the doctor, a real doctor. Sarah's not going to work. Let's meet our first contestant. Hey, come on over here. Hey, what is your name, dear?
Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Don't go up, Stacy, because she's enough taller enough. Everybody's taller than me here. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm reading this. I'm having problems sleeping. I'm also itching. I have sweaty palms, neck pain, an acid stomach, and my memory's giving me a little problem. Am I suffering from A, the flu, B, stress, or C, the gout?
I'm going to go with stress.
You're right. How about that? That's right. There you are. You don't want the X-ray. Get out of here. No, she doesn't want that. No, she doesn't want that. Get out of here.
Thank you.
Come on. What is your name?
Hi, how are you? Diana.
Hi, Diana. Welcome to the show,
Nice to meet you.
Sarah.
Nice to meet
Okay,
you.
Sarah, I think it's your turn to read.
Yes, okay. I have a fever, and my tongue is swollen. Oh, that's attractive. I have some red blotches on my arms. I'm also itchy.
You're itchy too? Oh.
I have a general feeling of discomfort. No wonder. I am suffering from A, eczema, B, asthma, C, poison ivy. Poison ivy?
You're right. How about that? Hey! These people. Are you a doctor? Are you? Thank you very much. You want an X-ray? You'll be sorry.
Thank you.
I have my pelvis. My pelvis, yes. Come on down here. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Connie.
Hi, Connie. Welcome to the show. Come,
Nice
one more
to meet
step,
you.
Connie,
Nice to
because
meet you.
I like to be taller than the contestant.
you are.
I can't help myself. All right, here we go. It's a weird thing. All right. Contestant number 3. All right, here. I have a microscopic fungus that lives on dead tissue. I have persistent itching. It's different than the itch. I have persistent itching. My skin is sensitive to the touch, and I'm feeling a little bit. And I mean, wait a minute.
Peeling.
I'm
Peeling and feeling. You're feeling and feeling.
And feeling. I'm peeling a little bit, and I am extremely contagious. Am I suffering from an she'll take it, she said. Am I suffering from an ingrown toenail, athlete's foot, or jock itch?
No good options.
No good options. I'm peeling, though. Peeling's a hint.
Athlete's foot.
Bingo! Yes, there we go. You're welcome, Todd. Thank you.
Do you want a pelvis too?
No, get out of here.
You want one of these?
Get back here. Your name? What's your name, dear?
Renee.
Hi, Renee. Welcome to the
Renee.
show.
Nice to meet you.
This is Mr. Chalke. You want to read there, Ladybug?
Yes. Okay. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm really thirsty, dizzy, and itchy.
Itchy?
Why is it
itchy? What is that?
I'm also anxious and sensitive to light, and I woke up today and had no memory of the day before. This is true to life.
Yes.
Am I suffering from asthma, allergies, or hangover?
Allergies?
Oh.
You gonna tell me?
No, she's got an allergy to booze.
It's a hangover.
Hey, I'm going to give you this. You get one of each. How's that? Okay. It's a hangover, Last but not least. Come on down. What is your name?
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Sarah Chalke. All right.
Nice to meet you.
All right, Sarah, I'm reading the last one. You ready?
Okay.
My vagus nerve. Vegas? Vagus? Vegas.
Vegas?
I got a vagus nerve? I didn't know that. I like Vegas. What stays in Vegas is Vegas. Anyway, my vagus nerve is irritated. I have a noisy closing of my glottis. I may be over-breathing. I ate too fast. I also am itchy. Am I suffering from colitis, heartburn, or the hiccups?
Heartburn?
No, I might have had heartburn too, but I had the hiccups, you know. But we're going to give you both one of each too. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, my spine. My spine. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Well, you know, you got a great glottis.
No one's ever told me that before.
Listen, Scrubs is on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. on NBC. It's a terrific show. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
I love you. We'll be right back. All right. Now, if you know, it's New Year's, right? And if you've made a New Year's resolution to lose weight and eat healthier, our next guest will really, really inspire you. He's lost, get this now, almost 300 pounds. And he's here today to share a delicious low-fat recipe from his new cookbook, Eating Stella Style. Please welcome back to the show, George Stella. Hey, George. How are you, George?
Oh, Happy New Year.
Now, you lost 300 pounds. You were 500 pounds?
Well, I've lost about 10, 15 pounds since I was here last.
Right.
That's about a year. So I'm down 270 pounds.
270. Look, we got a picture. Yeah. Now, wait. Now, is it true that, like, the family had a weight problem, right? I mean, so...
like father, like son.
Well, is it it's genetic or behavioral?
You know, some of it is. It's everything. It's genetics. It's what we eat, what we grew up on. We're all different people.
Right.
But with me, I was a chef, and I wasn't cooking for my family the food I was cooking for my customers.
Right.
And after 20 years, I went from 175 to 475.
That's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I was in a wheelchair with heart failure. But you know what? The good news is I got motivated. That's the one thing that's lacking in this country. And you know what motivated me? Fresh food. I found out if I only ate the food I was serving everybody else, I wouldn't have a problem. So I started doing that. And guess what? My son, who was 305 pounds, Christian, who is the author of my new book, the co-author, he lost 160 pounds. He was 300 pounds at 15.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Anyway, we're down.
You got to go on one of those shows. I'm on it. And everything. Yeah. All right, but now you don't believe in just carbs or anything, right? You don't believe in that stuff.
All carbs are not created equal. Come on, let's get. It's not about low carb. What low carb taught us is to be aware of all food. Right. And when you say food, to me, it's not those boxes and cans that you can't even recognize what's in them because they got trans fats and hydrogenated oils and corn syrup.
Yeah.
This is fresh food. The outside of the aisles of the grocery store.
All right.
It's a beautiful salmon. We're going to make.
Yeah, I want to make
this. This is the beautiful wild salmon.
Because you guys make it omega-3s. This is
you got it. Omega-3 fatty acids for my back problems is perfect.
Okay.
So my wife makes me eat.
How are we doing this?
Okay, this is going to be a roasted pecan and herb-crusted salmon. So you're going to start by making the little herb rub. It's so simple, and cooking simple. That way you can get it done. This is fennel.
Of course.
You smell it.
Fennel. Yeah. I know it. Sure.
All right, take the fronds off and chop up just about a tablespoon and add a tablespoon of basil because I think that looks together. While you do that, I'm going to cut the vegetables, and we're going to put the vegetables right in the plate with it.
Okay. And
so you see over here what I'm using? I'm using color. And when you're cooking with color, you're cooking healthy.
Just lost my microphone. It's live.
I'll do the talking. Okay, when you're done with that, put it in that little glass bowl right there on your left. All that is Dijon mustard.
Okay.
That's going to make the rub, and that's going to season the whole salmon. I mean, when I get home from work, I don't feel like cooking. That was my problem over, 20 years, and I gained all that weight.
So in other words, you'd come home, you'd cook all this stuff at the restaurant, and then you come home and eat processed food.
I skipped my meals. I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat lunch. I didn't eat dinner. I ate at 10 at night, and then I ate fast food.
Aha.
And guess what my family did?
They did the same thing.
That's right.
Oh.
When we started eating fresh and cooking, you know, they say get back to the kitchen table, and that's where the family unit starts. So I'm going to put this all like this right here.
Okay.
Just add a little pepper, and we're done.
All right. And
you take that salmon and start smearing it.
Smear that stuff. All right.
When I started cooking and we started eating fresh, my sons jumped on board, and that was the end of it. It was just that easy.
So the whole family now is on this, right? And it's made a big difference.
We're not on it. It's our life, you know?
Yeah.
It's what we shop. We shop the outside aisles. We buy fresh food. We go home and we cook it. If that's a novel idea, then I'm a genius.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Both sides?
I guess I'm a genius.
Both sides? Both sides?
No, just the one side.
One
Put
side.
it right here. Place that baby right on top. Just a beautiful wild salmon. Uh-oh. They know you. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Here's a trick. You ready for this one? This is a good trick. Yeah.
Go ahead.
These are pecans. And what I do is I take 2 tablespoons of butter. And this is a lot of fish.
Right.
Okay? But we don't need a lot of butter because 2 tablespoons soaks into the pecans, and then the pecans slowly release the butter instead of letting it swim in it.
Is that true? I see.
All right, but you know what? There's alternatives. This is what my son Christian, who wrote Eating Stella Style with me, he taught me, look, you don't want butter? Try this.
Yeah,
Earth Balance, Smart Beet, there's alternatives.
Oh, can you use olive oil?
Olive oil,
Olive oil,
absolutely.
sure.
Well, first of all, check this out. Not only can you, look.
Uh-huh.
That's going on the veggies, the roasted veggies. Simple. What did you put in yours? Nothing but mustard and 2 herbs, right?
That's right.
Salt and pepper, and we're done.
Okay.
This is ready for the oven.
And we're going to... We got it here.
Okay, wait. Use the hot pads. It's really hot. I just
really
took that
hot.
out of the oven. Okay, you got... No. Use
I got it.
Yeah, what are you, a chef?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
Okay,
it's
now,
beautiful.
Now, how do we know when salmon's done?
Wait a minute. Yeah, how do you know when salmon's done?
Okay, you just got to give it a little flake. Little flake with the fork. Make sure it's flaky.
Oh, yeah.
And watch out for bones. You know, one way you can tell wild salmon has a lot more bones than regular. Isn't that good?
No, baby.
Now, that's Eating Stella style.
That's a rubber.
Now, look at this. This is all of your meal in one pan. It takes 15 minutes to cook in the oven. It takes less than 5 minutes to prep. So you stop by and you pick it up, and look at this. You got all these desserts, and that's what we call Eating Stella style. We don't finish without our dessert. These are no-sugar desserts.
That's great. All right, well, look, Eating Stella style. It hits your bookstores today. Oh, by the way, George was nice enough to bring. Where is it? Where is it? Do we have it?
Well, we got the books for the audience.
Well, everybody in the audience is getting a book. Okay. All right, look, catch Low Carb and Loving It weekdays on Food Network, and this is George Stella. Thanks. Say hi to family, George. Okay. We'll be right back.
For this recipe, visit our website, TonyDanza.com, or write to us at The Tony Danza Show, Ansonia Station, P.O. Box 234095, New York, New York, 10023. This segment is proudly sponsored by Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family, where friends and family celebrate the Italian tradition of great food.
Wow, that looks great. Okay. You know, it's been such a great show today. I'm very excited. Our next guest comes from a family of great actors. His brother Jeff and his father Lloyd, who I knew. Over his long and successful career, he's earned 3 Emmy Awards and 2 Golden Globes, and currently he can be seen as General Hank Landry on the longest-running sci-fi series in television history, Stargate SG-1. Here's a little look.
You or I were going to strike at us sooner or later, and rather than sit back and wait for it, we were out there looking for a way to stop them, to stop this from happening, and to start pointing fingers at such a crucial...
General Landry, the purpose of this meeting is not to assign blame, but to arrive at a better understanding of how this happened, and conversely, to avoid something like this ever happening again.
That's provided we get a second chance. Presently, we have no way of stopping this virus. People are dying. And there's not a damn thing we can do about it.
Please welcome Beau Bridges. Come on in. Have a seat. Hey. Welcome to the show, Beau.
Thank you, Tony.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I watched the show. You know, I was watching it because I knew you were coming on. I caught a couple of episodes, and it's sort of, it's sort of like this is about a pandemic, some kind of like the bird flu that we're all worried about.
Yeah, they're kind of real things that happen in real life, but it is science fiction, so you can get away with doing some kind of wild stuff. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time.
It looks like a lot of fun. Lou Gossett, too, is in it, right?
Lou, an old buddy of mine, came on. Yeah, we had some good times. He's in several episodes.
Yeah. And I know that it's like a phenomenon. It's been on a long time, but crazy fans?
Oh, they're wonderful fans. I don't mean it pejoratively. No, but I mean crazy, and just like excited. You know, I went down to my first convention, Comic-Con, which is just vast. You just look, you know, rows and rows of people selling their goods and doing all this stuff. But a lot of families, you know, and they do dress up like the characters,
really,
stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. Now, speaking of family, how's the family? Everybody okay?
Great. We had tremendous holidays. You had good holidays?
Yes, we did. I was with the girls, and it was
excellent.
A lot of fun.
What made our holiday really special is my mom, who was 90.
Yeah, your mom
was
90.
Was there, and and your mom. There's a picture. Yeah. Oh, and she in fact, she just came out with a book called "You Caught Me Kissing" about all her love letters to my dad. But anyway, so Mom.
That's terrific. Well, you got to bring that. I like to read.
Cool?
I like to see that.
Yeah. Okay. But Mom, she had a great Christmas, but she had a little detour right before. She has a caregiver that's with her all the time because she's in and out of a wheelchair. The kids, you know, my brother and my sister and I get by there just about every day, but she has someone there 24/7.
Sure.
A friend of hers was very sick. She wanted to go visit the friend, so she told the caregiver, can you get me over there? But the caregiver didn't have the car to get her over there, so she said, well, push me over there in the wheelchair.
Right.
So jump in the driveway and gets in the wheelchair, and my mom has a very steep, long driveway.
Oh, man,
yes, like you know, 30, 40 yards down, big angle.
Oh, no.
And wouldn't you, if you were going to get someone down a driveway, you would get in back of them and you kind of go like this, right? And you back it down.
You'd be the brake.
She takes my mom, points her down the driveway like this, and then she trips. And as my mom described it, she felt like she was shot like a bat out of hell.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And somehow she. Listen, somehow my mom stays in this wheelchair. Now the bottom of the driveway has a little lip to it. So she must have got major air.
She gets air.
She gets up in the air, hits the street, in the middle of the street, a car. You know, can you imagine the driver seeing this old lady come out?
Oh my God.
And she does like, the car barely misses her. She crashes into the curb on the opposite side of the street. And now she's sitting there, you know. I don't know how she stayed in the wheelchair.
Oh, and she's all right.
She was not strapped in or anything. She's sitting there. And then here comes the caregiver, comes across the street. Not a word. Just... Good. You know.
Caregiver may be a misnomer. You know, and thank God she's okay. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's great. My brother and I are offering her big money to go down our driveway.
Yeah, maybe we can film it. You know, we got to do something.
We call her Jackass.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
Hey, Ma, where are you?
Yeah. Now you have 5 kids, and from 12 to 37. Am I right? Is that about right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I'm
12
losing
to
track
37.
how old they are. Yeah.
The youngest?
Youngest Zeke is 12. I'm trying to help him with his studies and stuff, and did Constantine the Great. I learned. Do you find that
when you
through your kids, stuff that I never knew? You know,
you mean when you sit down and you're doing a lesson and you find
and you learn stuff? Yeah.
I just stay away from the math, though.
Math.
I make them worse.
Yeah.
I make them worse. After they stay with me, they fail. It's over.
Now I know you have a teenage daughter.
I have an 18-year-old. Yes.
You know where my daughter is? My 18-year-old is right
Where?
now? Moscow.
She's in Moscow.
She's studying at the Moscow Arts Theater, and we were nervous about...
Actor?
She's studying acting, yeah, and we were afraid that, you know, I was very nervous about her being over there, and we said, please let us know when you get there what's happening, and you're safe and everything.
She's 18,
email, call, whatever. So the email comes, and I'm looking like this. What is it going to say? The first sentence, I see a word that says ambushed, and I go, no. Well, what happened was she gets there with all her friends, midnight in Moscow, and they're getting into their new digs, and they hear this terrible screaming and rushing and stamping and pounding on the doors and everything, and the kids don't know what the heck's going on. Door opens, and there is Sergei and Andreas and all these Russian guys. They've got vodka, and they're Russian students, and they've got cakes and everything.
Oh, this is the welcome committee. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so she did New Year's Eve in Red Square.
Well, it was hard enough for me just to let my kid go away to college. I can't imagine having her go to Moscow.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
And you're okay though. She's fine.
She's an adventure.
And what is Russian acting? I mean, that's
where it all began.
Right? Of course. We're gonna have more. We're gonna come back. We're just gonna come back, Beau. We're gonna have more with Beau when we come back. So stick around. We're back with Beau Bridges. Beau, so we're talking about the kids and your daughter now. So are any of the other kids, anybody else pursuing a career in show business?
Yeah, they kind of all are in one way or another. Yeah. My little guy, my 12-year-old, has been in one film, very small, non-speaking part. He looks like he may be headed toward being a stuntman.
Really?
He's kind of, extreme kind of guy. But then my oldest son, Casey, is a filmmaker, a documentary filmmaker.
Right, he's a documentary filmmaker.
And he's also a soccer coach. He has about 15 youth teams in L.A., so he's got two things going. My son Jordan is in the new Dick Wolf series called Conviction.
Yes, he's here, right? He
lives in Brooklyn. Yeah, he just made me a grandpa. I know you are.
Yes,
too.
yeah.
I got Lola, and she's 2, and I have Orson, who's 6 months, and I got this move down. I bet you do too. Oh.
Yes. Yeah. How do you feel about being a grandpa? I mean, and now it's over 2 years now because Lola's 2.
Yeah,
but how do you feel about it?
I love it. It's so much fun. I mean, it's a little, at first you have to come to terms with the fact that you are a grandpa.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of wild. But I'm getting relaxed about that, and I enjoy it. I have a great time. My dad, come to think of it, he felt really weird about being called grandpa.
He did.
And so he didn't want to hear the word. And my son Casey was his first grandchild. And so his best buddy was a guy named Granny Kaplan, my dad. And all his grandkids called him Zadie, right? So my dad says, I like that word. Zadie.
I'll take his for that.
So that's who he was for his whole life, to all his grandchildren. He was Zaid, or Zadie. Yeah.
Your father, I always was a big admirer of your father. And one of the reasons I'm a big admirer of your father is the way his 2 boys turned out. I think I think it says something about a guy, how his kids turn out, And now, he early on knew you guys. He had you on the set of all the shows, right? You guys were.
Yeah,
around.
I worked in the beginning when I was about 5 or 6, but just a couple of times, and then I left it and didn't get back into it until I was about 19 or 20.
Right, and he didn't have any qualms about you going into pursuing that. Or
No,
did he?
I mean I would imagine that he was probably nervous about it because it's a cruel business, in terms of having security and all of that. But he always,
advice?
Yeah, he always said that, look, only one person gets the job. You're going to be rejected. It's like the sun coming up for an actor to get rejected. And
more times than not. That's
you've got to really love it, and you got to work hard and prepare yourself because if you're not ready when the opportunity comes, you're not going to score.
Right. Right. The times you do get it, you got to be ready to make it happen.
When you get that opportunity. Yeah.
What's your favorite role of his?
Oh boy, he had a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Sea Hunt,
Sea Hunt, that's what I think.
I love that one.
That's what you guys say, huh?
Yeah, and then he got to do late in his career all those whacked out comedies,
And he was so great at it.
I remember I had a wonderful moment with him. He was doing it was Airplane, I guess, when they hung him upside down, and he was. I think didn't he say something like it was a wonderful day to be sniffing glue?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And my dad, real athlete, real health nut, and very concerned about his kids, that we didn't want to be dabbling in any bad stuff, and always, on top of it. And so he did that show, and I took him aside. I said, Dad, I said, how could you do that? I said, people from your Sea Hunt, you were a hero to all these young people, and you're sniffing glue? Yeah, I wrote him pretty bad. He had a good time doing all those comedies.
So do you get to New York to see you got to come to New York now to see the grandkids, right?
Yes, and my daughter, the one that's in Moscow, she's studying in college here too. So I
Oh, so you
so I
kill
come
a couple
out.
birds.
Yeah. But so a lot of my family's here in the Big Apple.
Well, I know that you're going to head over there to see them, right?
See Jordan, yeah.
Right now, and Lola, and but you know what? Guess what? You don't have to go. They're going to come out right now and say hi to you. How's that? Yeah. Come on out, Jordan. Hey.
Surprise, Father.
Hi, Lo. Thank you so much for coming.
This is great.
I appreciate it.
Say hi to Tony, Lolly.
Hi. I'm made in Brooklyn, too. Yeah. Now, listen, Stargate SG-1. This, by the way, this is his son. This is Beau's son, Jordan. And Lola. And she's got a shirt on that says Made in Brooklyn. I said, I'm made in Brooklyn, too. Anyway, Stargate SG-1 premieres tonight on the Sci-Fi Channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. And look, make sure you catch Jordan on the upcoming NBC series Conviction. All right, Beau, thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, Happy New Year, guys.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
New week, all new shows, all with a new twist. And it's all live. Sarah Ferguson reveals her diet hotline. The View's Star Jones' latest surprise. And Chuck Norris delivers a real knockout. And it's not what you think.
Got a good way to start the week.
And it all starts with Frasier's Harry Gilpin. Plus, Cook Like Grandma in Half the Time with Food Network's Sandra Lee. All live, only on Tony.
Along the street, or you're at a party, or you're alone, and then you suddenly dig. You're looking in someone's eyes, you suddenly realize this could be the start of something big. You're walking at 21 and watching your diet decline in a Charlotte Russe, accepting a fig. When out of the clear blue skies, it's suddenly Gallon Guy, and this could be the start of something big. There's no controlling the unrolling of your fate, my friend. Who knows what's written in that magic book? But when a lover you discover at the gate, my friend, invite her in without a second look. All right, I want to thank my guests, the great Sarah Chalke, George Stella, the great Beau Bridges, and his son Gordon, and his granddaughter Lola. Studio audience, you've been wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, this is Nadia Di Gelonato, my great girl. I had a great week, folks. I'll see you Monday, and we'll have a whole week, all right? We got to keep going. It's 3